Okay, hello everybody. Let's get right to this podcast. This podcast is going to be about, believe it or not, the 20th of the stupidest or strangest old inventions from the United States. Old inventions from the United States. Some were well-meaning, others were just stupid. That's all. Very simple. I'm going to tell you a couple stupid ones. Well, I think you can figure that out on your own, but I'm going to get the feedback from Esther while I do this. The number one stupid or silly invention: soap on a rope hat. So, a bar of soap tied to a hat to avoid dropping it in the shower. That was an invention that people used. People bought it as well. Probably people in prison. You don't want them to be dropping the soap in prison.
Oh my God!
Did you have like, even maybe not a hat, but a soap on a rope?
No, never.
You never had a soap on a rope?
Never had.
I could bet you she had a soap on a rope. That's for sure.
I've never had.
Without a doubt, she did. So the number two, this is something that Esther would use, is an ice mask. In the 1940s, a full rubber. It's a full facial rubber mask filled with ice cubes to tighten your skin.
Yeah.
It's going to tighten something. I'm not so sure what it's going to tighten, but I don't know if it's going to tighten your skin. Do you find that if you rub ice cubes on your face, that your face is tightened?
No, absolutely not. I would never do that. I feel like that's very stupid.
Very stupid.
I mean, I think.
Turn that microphone toward you. Lift it up a little bit. There you go. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
So yeah, the ice mask in the 1940s. I can see Esther wearing. She's laying in bed with an ice mask, and it's like dripping all over her because it's melting.
I feel like that would hurt though. Like, why would I want to hurt myself?
Right,
like,
cubed ice cubes,
no.
like bulging out of your face.
No, no.
That would be a problem.
That sounds very painful.
Number three is more painful.
I would rather do Botox, honestly.
Yeah, well, you have already. So number three is a little bit more, because this is something that one of our people that come into our store daily, and she does this to her child, and that's why her child is the way she is right now. And this is called a baby cage. Okay, it's in the 1920s and 30s. Now, the baby cage was a wire cage hung outside an apartment window to give your baby fresh air. Like a bird cage, but only for a little baby.
Why would you keep your baby in a cage?
Well, so
I understand a crib, but a cage? Like, come on.
So you're going to hang a crib outside?
No, I mean, no. No, that would be weird. That's a little. That's like unlawful.
I think the other one should be too, but actually somebody must have purchased it because they sold baby cages in the 1920s and 30s. Oh, look at, there she is. Come on, you can come in. Hi, Chloe. How are you? We're doing a podcast, so shut your hole, okay? All right, good. So anyway, so the baby cage, you actually shoved the baby inside the cage, opened up the window to the apartment, and threw the kid out there and let it just dangle, and hopefully that the cage wouldn't fall.
No, that's horrible.
I find it to be a great idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you do that to me? Like, let's say I was your kid.
I think something already happened to you like that, yeah. I think your mother dropped you on your head big time.
If she did, I'd gone to Yale like my sister did. I wish I was dropped on the head, honestly.
Well, yeah. Did you live in the second story? Did you have two stories?
I don't remember.
Right, my point.
I don't remember.
See, that's just it. You don't even know where you lived. Number two. No, that's not. Oh my God, we're on number four.
Oh my God, we're moving so fast today.
I know. The car built this car with a built-in coffin. Okay, in the 1930s, they had cars with built-in coffins
For like vampires and stuff.
I don't know. I just know that, like, one of the same individuals that hung that kid outside, and that they would need that because they drive with no brakes. I know somebody that drives their car and doesn't have any brakes.
So how do they stop?
Like Fred Flintstone. with their feet.
But like, how do they stop?
With their feet. You stop.
But how can you stop your car with no brakes? That's like what I don't see.
It's the Flintstones. Have you ever seen them?
I mean, yeah, but like forever ago. It's so funny. I was actually just thinking about the Flintstones today.
Flintstones. She called them the Flintstones.
The Flintstones.
Yeah. So a funeral car with a displayed casket built into the trunk. How beautiful is that?
Wouldn't that stink? Like, wouldn't that stink up the car and stuff? Like,
I don't think it was a body in it. I think it was. I don't know. I hear noise. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but if you can just get my gun out.
Oh gosh. Violence is not the answer, Chris. Violence.
It is. Number 5. This is very practical. This is a very useful tool, and I think I'm going to purchase one. Fishing pole with a cigarette holder. Now, I don't smoke, but you just never know. So, buy a fishing pole. It's a cigarette holder on the fishing pole. A long, flexible pole to hold your cigarette while fishing. Hands-free smoking is the finest.
Yeah, no.
So
what if you burn yourself?
So you're reeling in a big one, right?
And then like you just smack it in.
No, you're reeling in a big one.
Okay. No. I find that would be distracting.
It's
horrible.
I think it would be.
It would be very distracting.
You're dressed in all black today. You look very nice.
Thank you. I'm mourning my Sunday.
Morning, my Sunday. Okay, we'll get into that later. So this is even a better one because I plan on getting this for my pistol that I have.
I hope you're joking.
And this is a Revolver Camera, a gun that took a photo the moment that you pulled the trigger. It was meant for evidence. So if I shoot the lady that comes in here all the time and buys absolutely nothing, and she just loiters through the whole place and talks to everybody and scares the hell out of each one of them, I can actually just shoot her and have a picture taken right of it. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
No, I find that very stupid. Why don't you just have someone take a picture of it or have your
while I'm shooting the person?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, would you do that for me?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Then I'd be like, what do you call it? Like an accomplice. So
it's an accessory to the crime, you dumbass.
Accessory. Yeah. I don't want to be an accessory to it. I don't want to get in trouble.
Number 7, toilet seat desk. Everybody should have one of these.
No, ew, that's so disgusting. Imagine taking up on that while you're working. No.
You've done it.
No, I have not.
You've done it in the bathroom floor. Okay, so come on, you've let one loose. That wasn't a fart that you were doing.
I have never
done
that.
So a desk you can flip up to reveal a working toilet underneath. That would smell while you're signing your paperwork. Okay, what's that? What's that smell? That's how they got secretaries. They sat at the desk. The guy was underneath the desk going.
That's disgusting.
Well, I didn't make these things up. These are real. Okay. Now, this is really good for your dog.
Why? Is there a problem with my dog?
Well, no, but they could be. You never know, right? And these are dog sack muzzles, a canvas bag tied over your dog's face to prevent barking. Now, plastic bags would probably work better over the head.
So you want to suffocate my dog?
Well, if it stops the barking.
No, absolutely not. I would rather let him bark. He can bark whenever he wants. Nope.
No, sirree, not you.
Nope. He can bark. He could do whatever he wants. I mean, to this day, he does. Honestly, it's his world. I just live in it. I've brought him here before, and he's barked. Has he not barked at people before? No.
I have not heard your dog bark. I've heard you bark.
I have.
But I have not heard your dog bark. But I love my dog. I would never hurt a dog. Going on record, would never hurt a dog. I would put a bag over that lady's head I was talking about that was in the store. But I wouldn't, the one that you're going to take a picture of when I shoot.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, good.
As long as I don't go to jail.
No, you won't go to jail. No, you're allowed to kill one person a year.
No, you're not. This is not the purge.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Maybe that's going to be one of the stupid inventions. Number nine, portable shower curtain suit.
What?
So I'm going to get there. You just stop being so impatient.
Okay.
Portable curtain suit. So you wear it like a raincoat. It attaches to any shower head. No mess, just confusion. So you put the suit on, you put a hose to it, and apparently everything is washed.
Yeah, no.
You can't say yeah and no in the same sentence.
No. The
Yes, no. Which
one
one
of
is?
the most dumbest inventions I've ever heard. Do people actually get paid for this?
Did you hear the freaking title of the podcast?
No, can you repeat it?
I'll repeat it. Here we go. Here are 20 of the stupidest or strangest old inventions in the United States.
Yeah, this is very stupid. I just disagree with it. I wonder, did that person get paid for this shit?
Yes, stuff.
I mean, for the stuff that, did they get paid?
You too, please forgive us for that. So this is number 10 in the 1800s. They called skirt lifters. Okay.
I'm sure you like that.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done now? Okay. So mechanical levers that allowed women to lift their skirts to avoid puddles.
I think it's a pretty, cool invention.
It's not a skirt. In the 1800s, first of all, they didn't wear skirts.
Yeah.
They wore dresses, the long dresses.
Elegant.
They're not like little short mini skirts. Was that you? Did you just let one loose?
No, that was my phone. It vibrated.
Oh. So, yeah, I think that's a great idea, but I thought that the men put the jackets over the puddle and the women.
I don't really think that's real. I don't think that's real life. I think that's just something in movies or in books. Would you
In your world.
Would you do that?
No, the guy would make you put your jacket on the puddle, and then your guy would walk over it.
That's horrible.
Come on. This Greg guy, what does he do?
He would never do that. My boyfriend would never do that. Don't you dare.
I'm sorry, what is he called?
What?
Your boyfriend.
He would never do that.
Just off the record, and yeah, they get mad at me when I go off the record. But anyway, how come a girlfriend can have a girlfriend, but a guy friend can't have a boyfriend? I can't say I'm going over my boyfriend's house. Well, now I can because it's acceptable. But back in the day, or two girls can hold hands and walking in the mall, and they're just best friends. But two guys holding hands, that's just not right. Isn't double standard there?
I mean, I still think people will find it weird if two girls are holding hands in the mall.
Back in the day, it was kind of normal.
I mean, yeah.
That was probably before you were born. Number 11. Now, this makes a whole lot of sense to me, and something that I'm thinking about getting. Is a monowheel. Yeah, everybody needs a monowheel. I can't. I to this day I cannot picture myself without a monowheel.
What is?
I was waiting for you to ask. Thank you.
What is a monowheel?
A single giant wheel with a seat inside. Steering was a nightmare. So you're sitting inside this big wheel. And you're just going down the street. I guess you have to tilt one way or the other.
Wouldn't it be going upside down?
No, I'm sure it has an axle in the inside, and the chair sits there, and then somebody pushes you. I would love for them to see him go down a big hill.
I still think you'd go upside down.
Okay, whatever you think.
I mean, have you ever been? I mean, I have not, but at a playground, you have those things that you just push, and it's like not a wheel, but it's like a little hallway that moves and stuff.
Little hallway.
Yeah.
So Esther, when she goes to the little playground, right?
I think
she goes down this little hallway.
A little hallway
to a wheel.
Yeah.
And goes upside down.
Someone did, as when I was.
She must have been somebody's friend back in the day.
Yeah. When I was in a camp, they
no doubt you were in a camp.
They did it all the way, and I went completely upside down and hurt myself. I was pretty annoyed about that.
Number 12.
Okay.
Now, this is something that you can relate to.
Why?
Coin-operated vibrating bed. Yep. Yes, sirree. those are the best inventions ever. The coin-operated bed found in motels. Now, no joke, this was in my time.
Oh, this was an actual thing?
Yeah. Oh, these are all actual things. But this was in my time. And they were coin operated. You put the coin in and then the bed vibrates. It's found in motels. You insert 25 cents for 15 minutes of jostling and relaxation. And it's really like other stuff, like when being friendly to your friend. And yeah, have a vibrating bed. It's true. I'm not making it up. It is true. Google it. It's real. Google it. It's real. Now, I still have one of these at home. And that weird chick that brings her daughter in,
Yeah.
she has one of these too.
Is she very friendly?
Well, no, she's a bit of she's a little off the record.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is a revolving spaghetti fork. That's right. Yes, sir. Everybody needs one of those. It's a revolving spaghetti fork, a battery-powered fork that twirls your pasta for you. You can't be any more lazy
Yeah, I was going to say.
you can't twirl your own pasta.
Yeah, what if I wanted to twirl my own pasta?
Well, then you don't put the battery in.
That's kind of a weird invention. I really wonder how much the person who invented that made off of
I'm
that.
pretty sure that's probably not the only battery-operated thing that you have. But, I mean, you must... I'm talking about radios and stuff like that. I'm like, where you... A battery-operated... You don't have a battery-operated radio?
No, that's like so 19... God knows what. A battery-operated radio. I mean, we have Alexa for that stuff now,
Shh.
Oops.
Okay, so number 14. A nose stylus. In 1990, were you born in 1990?
No.
Oh.
I was a few years after that.
My son was. A stick worn on your nose to use your phone hands-free before voice commands existed.
A nose style?
Now, in the 1990s, I for some strange reason, do not remember this invention. But it is a factual. Can you shut that damn thing off?
It's on vibrate.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm getting electrocuted.
Oh, no, you don't. You're at the other table. You don't feel it.
How do I hear it then?
Because...
You hear it in your head.
I mean, not really. I see it, but I don't feel it.
Number 15. Now, this makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Bring them back.
I don't like them. That's
Tables with built-in ashtrays. Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing better.
That's so...
There's nothing better than the smell of dirty ashes and dirty cigarettes when you're eating dinner.
No.
It's very sexy. Ashtrays embedded in the dinner tables, convenient and disgusting. Just saying. It's all coming back. That's right. Okay, so number 16, TV glasses in the 1960s. Bulky goggles, assuming. That let you watch TV anywhere. Except they weighed like a brick. They were heavy. Very, very heavy glasses. Was not really a good idea. Number 17, a TV hat. Do you have a TV hat?
No.
No. It's a hat with a mini TV inside and a mirror to reflect the image into your eyes, like watching TV in a shoebox on your head. Somebody invented that.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah. I believe there was somebody bought it, or else they would not have invented it and patented it and put it out there. Number 18, bathtub office desk. Now, this makes a lot of sense.
Really?
Oh, yeah. A working desk mounted over a bathtub so you can work while soaking.
Yeah, no. How about you just take a bath before or after work? That would be,
I think easier.
Yeah, way easier. What if your work gets wet?
So I should sell mine.
You don't have one. I would hope not. If you do, then I'd have a lot of questions for you.
I got something for you. You need to go to Walmart and get this right now.
What is it?
Or see if you can get it on Amazon. It's a foot-powered back scratcher. A foot-powered back scratcher. A contortionist only can use this thing. So how do you use that, right? A mechanical stick you operate with your feet to scratch your own back. You have one of those?
No, I don't. No, that seems very difficult to use. I don't think that I would do that ever.
Okay. Well, you said your piece.
I did. What's
Thank
your
you.
piece? I want to hear your piece.
Well, my piece is I would just say, Jeannie, can you just scratch my back over here? It's really itchy. Or I would go up against the door frame and scratch my back.
Okay.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Number 20, weight loss vibrating belt.
I would totally get that. I would so get that.
I was around when these were around.
Really?
Yep, these were real. Weight loss vibrating belt. A belt that jingles your fat away. Supposedly it didn't work. It didn't work. So what it was is you stand on this thing and you have the belt and it hooks on to the front of this thing and it goes and you're vibrating away. And now what they have is it's a battery operated TENS unit. You know what a TENS unit is? Mm-mm. It vibrates. It shocks you. You put it on your abs, and you watch your abs go. This is what you're doing. You're electrifying yourself, and it's supposed to actually stimulate the muscles to make you have good abs.
I mean, this sounds pretty cool, but
I think you'd be dead by the time you have good abs.
Painful, yeah.
So, what is your famous invention? I'd like you to comment below. I'm sure that the lady that comes into our store will probably comment below on this, on one of her great inventions. I'm sure it has to do with either meatballs or spaghetti, or something like that. And do you have any of the inventions or an idea for an invention?
I mean, if I did, I wouldn't say it out loud on here.
Why?
Because
you think someone's going to steal it from you?
You don't know. You don't know. Yeah.
Really? You think it's really that smart?
I mean, who knows?
Really?
Maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
What are you going to invent, a can opener or something?
That's already a thing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, how about an electric one?
That's also a thing already.
I didn't know that. So you think that you're going to invent something that you could put toast in and it'll make it brown?
A toaster?
They have that too?
They have everything you could think of. Like, I don't even know why people are even inventing things.
I had an idea of inventing something.
Oh, I want to hear this.
It's stuff that you can put inside something and just have heat and air flowing it around. And you don't have to use oil. It's like a fryer.
Like an air fryer?
Right. Oh. I mean, it would be such a great idea.
That's also a thing in real life. Just to let you know. Not to like burst your bubble or anything, but it's been invented. And people use it at home.
Do you have an invention? Can you tell me, please?
Do I have an invention?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Not one?
No.
I got one.
What is it?
What happens if you had no heat and you wanted to get a heater? You should get this metal thing, because in my old condo, it had what they call a radiator.
Oh.
And it had oil inside it. Right? But if you put that as a portable thing and you can plug it in anywhere and it would heat up the oil and make the place warm. What, did you say something?
Apparently, according to a customer, she says that they have one of those too. That's actually...
Have you ever seen one?
No. Have you?
Yes, it's right there.
Oh. Oh. You're funny. That's the heat up.
All right, I'm going now. Do you have any last words? Do you want to tell us about the wonderful life of Esther Bay? We haven't done that, but you have to, like, keep it clean. She has a boyfriend now. She's getting married. And she, so when does this dude get to meet your mom? He did probably virtually already.
I mean, virtually, I guess, yeah. But
He did, didn't he, huh?
yeah.
Was he on his best behavior?
Yes, he was.
And so you got this boyfriend, right? Mm-hmm. Like, what do you do with him now? Like, all right, this is what you always wanted. You got a boyfriend.
What I always
And now you're like, what the hell do I do with him now?
I don't say that.
Well, I thought you said that inside. Like, I don't even know what to do with this guy anymore. But like, like, what do? You sit and watch TV. You make popcorn.
What do you and Jeannie do?
We sit and make popcorn, and we watch Family Feud.
That's it? That's all you do?
We're old.
You just watch Family Feud?
Yeah. Do you go to bars and flash people?
I don't flash people anymore, no.
No. Did you notice you said anymore?
I don't flash people anymore. It was one time, and listen.
Okay, wait. Let's move on.
If a band
Let's move
said it
on.
to you,
Let's move on. So, this guy's name, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, God.
What?
Nothing.
I know his whole name.
No, do not
say
stop.
What?
Stop. He doesn't know. We don't like.
Have you seen any of these?
I showed some of it to him, and then I'll cut it off as soon as we started talking about I think I showed him
You'll cut it off like Lorena Bobbitt? What are you talking about?
No, I cut one off when
Who is Lorena Bobbitt?
Was in, yeah.
Just quiet.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
All right. I want you to Google it.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah, while she's doing that, let's talk about the weather. Today's weather is going to be partly sunny with a chance of rain, because that's what happens in every day in rainy season.
Oh, I know who that is.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't do that, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't do that.
Are you, so when you guys getting married? You set a date?
I don't know. It's a little early.
Well, you've been dating like a week, so I think that...
Week? No, it hasn't been a week. It's definitely been longer than that.
Oh, really? How long has it been?
Couple of months.
Really? What was the first day? Like, when's going to be your anniversary? What's the anniversary?
I don't know. You want me to call him and ask him? Maybe the first.
Yeah, let's give him a call.
No, he doesn't like that.
Let's give him a call.
And he doesn't like
Give him a call, ask him when the anniversary is. I guarantee you he will not know.
He definitely doesn't know. I don't even need to call him to ask him that.
Okay, so you can tell me when it is.
I don't know, sometime in April?
So you're just going to pick a day?
No, I'm pretty sure it's sometime in April.
Right.
I gotta look back at my text. I don't know, maybe mid-April or something.
Okay, so April. We're in the beginning of June, so I can't believe you're getting married so fast.
I'm not getting married. You're just putting this out there. I'm not getting married.
What's the name? Greg or Craig?
I'm gonna let you think whatever you want. I'm just not gonna say.
Well, I'll say the last name because that's what they like.
Stop.
Well, then tell me the first name, and I won't say the last name.
Greg.
Okay.
With a G.
Is there another way of spelling it?
No.
All right. So what does that mean? That's like saying Esther with an E. I mean, what does that mean?
What if her name was with an A, like Aster? You know.
Then I would say Aster.
Okay. So
Which is ass for short.
That's so mean. You can't call me that.
I believe I just did.
It's rude. Not very nice.
Are you fiddling with yourself? What's going on? You got something on you?
Yeah, I had some white stuff on me.
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
White. Okay. We're gonna go now, and we're gonna move on. Is there any last words?
What?
Is there any last? Why do you have a? Why? What happened?
I have a boo-boo.
Did you get that? I really would. I think everybody would like to hear this. How did that happen? I want to know how it happened.
I ripped off my nail and it took my skin with it.
Okay, you don't rip off your nails, by the way.
It was coming off already. Like my acrylic nail was already coming off and it was bothering me. And, it was already on its way to being broken. So I just
completed the task.
Just completed the task. Yeah.
I hope everybody enjoyed this segment of the podcast. I want you all to have a great day. Any last words, Esther?
No, I am hungry though. So if you can,
you're always hungry.
If you can get me some,
like you eat all sorts of food. All right, I'm going. Say goodbye. Have a great day.
Bye.
And enjoy. Bye.